Let's go back to the Lions game. So it's kind of what we talked about a little bit. The Lions are treating this game, literally from what I hear from St. Brown, Jared Goff, Dan Campbell, all the rest of the Lions, they're treating this game as if the 49ers are actual Super Bowl contenders this year, as if they actually are a force to be reckoned with this year. So they're going to come into this game regardless if it's 55-7, destroy us mentality.
Who cares?
Now, my thing is, should you feel embarrassed if we lose this game? Because I'm going to talk about if we win.
No.
But if we lose this game and get dominated, should you feel embarrassed at all?
No, we've been dominated this season by teams, so who cares? It'll be nothing new that hasn't already happened this season.
Right. But that's the thing. Like, it's not as if I feel like the embarrassment word would make sense if the expectation was this is going to be a hard fight and we get blown out. Then that would be embarrassed. If the expectation was this was going to be a close fight and we get destroyed, then I'd feel embarrassed. If we're supposed to be Super Bowl contenders and they destroyed us, then I'd be embarrassed. But the expectation is literally us to get blown out and destroyed because of our circumstances, because of what we've gone through all year, injuries, holdouts, etc. We go down the list of it. Mm-hmm. The expectation is for us to get dominated. So it's kind of like when we beat the Bears, right? It's kind of like if the Lions, not the Lions, but I'm trying to think of another team that's not in the division. That's really good. So like if the Vikings, are the Vikings in the same division? They are in the same division. That's a really good division. Sorry. So it's like if the Bills were completely wipe away the Bears. Should the Bears feel embarrassed? No. It just makes sense because their team is ass. Mm-hmm. If the Bills beat the Giants by like 50, should the Giants feel embarrassed? No, it just makes sense. Like, I don't feel, and it's just some content creators out there are saying like, "Hey, we're gonna get embarrassed on live television." It's the expectation, dude. We're in a wheelchair. Okay, we got a broken arm. We have a concussion. While this dude is Mike fucking Tyson. It just makes sense. So I don't understand how you feel embarrassed. I just feel like if we were to win this game, if we were to make this close somehow, it would be a fucking miracle. And that would be a win in itself. If we somehow even make this game close, that's a win in my book. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win. So to say that we lost and it's embarrassing is a stupid narrative that people want to put out there for 49ers fans to feel bad about losing to the Lions, who are literal Super Bowl contenders, while the 49ers are thinking about next year. Okay? I hate that narrative. It drives me nuts when I hear content creators say embarrassment. There's a difference between embarrassment and then expectations of losing. So that's pretty much, you don't want to say too much about it, and you just agree that it's not an embarrassment, it's just how it is. So with that being said, how do you feel about if we were to win this game? How would that make you feel?
Okay.
You would not feel great about it? I'd feel fucking static. I would hate the fact that we lose draft position, but I would be like, yes, dude, we beat the Lions. That's crazy, dude.
No, I don't. I mean, okay, we beat the Lions, but I just don't. Well, our season's still over. It's not going to make or break our season. So, I mean, that's cool. We beat the Lions, but yeah, I don't think it would. I don't know. It'd be cool to see us win. Yeah, I'd be happy, but I mean, whatever.
Well, how do you feel about if we were to win this game, we would lose draft position though?
Hey, who cares?
What are we, the 11th pick right now? I think. If we lose, we're like the 10th or 9th pick.
Yeah, who cares? That's fine.
So you really don't care about this game, win or lose.
Win or lose, no. Draft wise, no. I don't think. I think we could still get a really good offensive lineman if we drop in the draft. So if we win, cool. But it just makes the Detroit fans hate us more. But I mean, no,
that's true. That's gonna be like one of those cursed things with the Green Bay Packers and Cowboys.
I'm just not. I don't really. This game isn't a make or break game for us at all. It doesn't. There's really no. I want to say meaning to this game for us because it's not a rivalry game. It's not a, to them it's they beat us last season. Oh, we got a no, really, dude. We're beat up. We're playing. We're playing our offensive lineman. Who's our offensive line? So,
right.
we
Charlie
got him from the
picked up
McDonald's drive-through.
Austin
So
Cousins right tackle.
Shanahan was at the drive-through, like, you're a pretty big dude. You want to come play some offensive line? Like,
That's pretty much what he
so
did. Yeah.
I don't. This game is going to be what it is, and if we pull off a win, cool. But it doesn't change our season. It's not going to make us a better
It's
team
kind of
than
like
Detroit. It's like Detroit might have just had an off day, I guess. I don't know. I don't see much there.
The way I look at it is like, okay, so we got our ass beat throughout the season, stabbed, shot, etc., and we're laying there dead. And the Lions are like, "You beat us last year," just kicking us and shit, as if like you are the ones that somehow knock us out of playoffs, as if it literally like it creates history of like we beat the 49ers. It's like we're dead on the ground, bleeding out, like we're practically 6 feet under.
I mean, we're already on life support, so
we're on life support. We're dead.
It doesn't. This isn't a make or break game for us. It doesn't make a difference to our season. So, win or lose, I'm okay either way. I'm gonna watch it. So hopefully, I'll be able to watch it. So, we'll see.
This will be. I know you got to bounce, so let's go through these comments. Poggy we had to make this short. We have to make this show short because Poggy has a late Christmas party too. He's super excited about that. So we're trying to get through these comments real quick and then do predictions real fast, and we'll get him out of here. So this will be an essential must-lose, fam. We need an easier schedule. Juan, you're right. If we win, apparently, if we lose if we get last in NFC West, which I think is guaranteed already at this point.
We're last.
If we're last, we get the AFC South next year and the NFC South next year, which are the two worst divisions. So there's a lot more benefit to losing than winning here, not just draft-wise. So I'm not entirely against losing and being excited about it. I'm going to be like, yeah, we lost.
Little easier schedule for us, yeah.
Yeah. My family are mostly Browns fans, so they never have fun to watch. Oh, my God. I'm sorry, man. That's terrible.
Bags over your heads.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. I hope the Eagles fall flat on their face. Same here, dude. I do not want the Eagles to win. I think somebody said I want the Eagles to win. I don't know who it was, but someone said that. I think it was Karen. I can't do it. I know that Michael's daughter is an Eagles fan. I got you, but there's just way too much animosity towards that team. I can't do it. Strawberry, we got to be Giants and Browns fans this week. That's brutal. That's absolutely brutal. I'm rooting for Green Bay in the playoffs. Really? That's shocking here. I do not want to win this game. I do nothing. It do nothing for me, and it make our schedule harder. Nothing gets Poggy excited. He gets excited sometimes.
I'm always excited. What are you talking about?
One time I was editing a video and I sent a photo to him where he was talking about the Patriots. And I paused it, try to edit, and I look at the screen and he's like, like over animated. And I'm like, oh my God, we turned that into
that's one of his comments,
It doesn't matter for the season. I agree. Bah humbug, Poggy.
I can't stand parties.
It's kind of wild that Detroit is only favored by 3.5. Vegas seems really only 3.5.
I would think they'd be like a 21. 3 touchdowns. Yeah,
dude, that's a trap.
Their offense is really good.
Take the over on that.
I would take the over for sure.
Take the over, brother.
In fact, I'm going to bet. Let's see here.
Right. I'm afraid San Fran's going to get massacred by the Lions. Maybe it could beat Arizona next week. I'm not afraid of that. Like I know it's going to happen. It's the expectation.
That's
honestly,
what should happen if you're a Detroit fan.
Should happen. You got nothing to lose by losing this game. You have more things to gain. There is nothing you gain from honestly winning this game. The only thing you get is kind of you lose draft position, possibly even the last place in the division for that situation, but you get bragging rights against the Lions who for no reason. Like it just I don't know. I'm not afraid of losing this game. I'm probably during the game I'm going to be emotional because I am watching my team lose. That's just how it is. But I'm not going to feel embarrassed. I'm not going to be like this doesn't make sense, If we lose, it will be the last division. We'll face the Giants, Browns, and Bears next season. But if we win, we'll get third in the division. We'll face the Bengals, Packers, and Cowboys. I'm not really a fan of Packers and Cowboys if we're healthy. Bengals, if anything, kind of have our number. It would be nice to see this team with a little bit of fight. It would be nice, but I mean, like what do you expect them to fight with when you got literally cones you picked up on Christmas Eve, a cone you picked up on December 19th. You got Nick Zakel playing left guard. You got Brendel, who's complete ass, the worst center in the league. And you got Pooney. Yeah, he's great. Looks like an all-pro, future all-pro guy. But he's still a rookie, and he's going to make mistakes, especially with a team, especially with a line that you haven't played with all year. Because offensive line is like the ultimate chemistry. Everyone has to work together, know what they're doing, part of the NFL, part of the game. Like, that's so important. And when you're constantly switching out offensive linemen all the fucking time, you're not going to really do much, not give the quarterback much time, not to mention you're going to make a ton of mistakes or holes that the Lions are going to take advantage of left and right. Teams were already taking advantage of this offensive line already because people figured out the scheme when it comes to the offensive line protection. Now imagine having that with literally paper wall as your defense. Yeah. I don't see this team fighting just because it's going to be hard to do that in general. We got to be Giants and Browns fans this week. Hey, I'm rooting for you. Vax Nikiwa loves her Eagles, but she's a good person. Yeah, she's good. Hey, she's good company. Good company. I respect her. I respect Michael. I respect the entire family. They're good peeps. Hey, AR's out and Tua's out, so we shouldn't lose hope. Yeah, you guys, I do think the Bengals could make the playoffs. There's a good chance of that. I expect a 45-10 blowout. I'm going to say 35, possibly even 7. Like 35-7, 35-6, 35-9, something like that. I think Moody's going to have to make a lot of kicks, boost his confidence a little bit.
On the road. He's solid on the road.
Oh, this game's on the road?
No, we're at home. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I was going to say
misread that.
He's going to miss a lot of kicks because he can't do that.